guys, welcome back. It's Blackbird TV, and today I'm going to teach you on what to buy and what to save for a ball python's enclosure. So this is a DIY project on a ball python enclosure. So keep eyes and watch this video before you go on a site or go to a pet store and buy your ball python. Now, let me show you something here. So this right here is a ball python care guide. And in these care guides, they tell you that you need to have an enclosure like this. And that's not all necessary you need for it. I mean, to save money on something like this would be way much easier. Like basically getting something like that, one of those tubs over here, you could basically get one of this beds for a younger baby, and one of these as a larger, as big as they get, and this large one down there, I'll bring up the camera closer soon and show you the largest you can get for your ball python. This is about 40-gallon maybe, and let's go over to this. And these things right here tell you, they tell you you just exactly need this. They're saying you need this. That's what you really need. That's not true, because if you don't, you can use these containers too. Even though they're plastic tubs, maybe they'll get burned easier, maybe they stink more often, but they work perfect. They're one of the best things to use. And maybe some people may not agree with that, but if you're watching my video and you do, put a like and comment and say, yes, this is probably a better idea. Maybe some of you are saying, no, this is not a really good idea. So yeah. And that's why in this ball python care guide, they want you to have all of these things. Right there. The checkbox, all those things. It says, you need a 40-gallon to 36 long-term or larger. Now, you do need that, which is you probably need for adult ball python, maybe like a 40-gallon to 36 long terrarium. Then you need a secured screen lid. Now with this, as you know, they have lock things, and I will show you that in a couple minutes. Get up closer to that. Then you need a daylight bulb and under-tank heat mat. Now, I don't have anything close to that, but you can see here, you can use like a heating lamp, like something like this here, like one of those. I'll bring you over there in Madcat, but yeah. Then it says habitat thermometers 2 and a high thermometer. Well, you need something like this, but for this enclosure, I guess you don't really need it because you can use either one of those thermometers that you can put it in there to check and it'll go up and down like some, I don't know, yeah. And you'll see a picture of that soon, of that thermometer, and you're going to use a laser one, which is a set, basically, one you can point. I will show you like this right here. You can want to use this one too. Like, you can use one of those, so you can take it and check the temperature down here with this. And right now it says 67. But this one is not completely right. I had to switch on something else. Okay. This is 80. And yeah, you don't need something like that. You can use both. You can use this thermometer or something like this right here, and one of those things you can stick in, and the red thing will go up with the timer. And then we have water dish large enough for snake to soak in. Yes, you need a big water bowl to let your ball python soak in. That's probably a good idea. That's probably what you need. For this ball python, he has something large with that, and like I said, I will show you in a minute. And yeah, so you might want to get some. It doesn't have to be like a rock bowl. I know in this they have a rock bowl here, but you don't necessarily have to get that fancy with it, because who wants all that fancy stuff? stuff in their enclosure. I mean, it may feel like they're in the wild, but I really don't need to go crazy about that for me, so don't get offended on that. So yeah, they all go down there. Not as fancy. And so, right here it says, artificial, natural rock or wood hides. I mean, that could be recommended. Or, yep, I don't put that in my ball python enclosure because I don't feel like spending money on that stuff because it can get pretty expensive. But I prefer DIY enclosures if you're gonna get a ball python. And yeah, an artificial, natural rock or wood hides. Now, I'm not gonna use hides, and if you're watching, maybe you shouldn't use hides because they can get pretty expensive, and you don't want to waste your money on that. So I recommend just getting a box or like something like that. Where right now he doesn't have anything because it gets super dark near, and he doesn't really like the hideouts. I know it sounds kind of weird, but you can use that for most ball pythons too. So yeah. Aspen bedding, aspen coconut fibers, or reptile carpet bedding. Yeah, aspen bedding works perfect. I used to have that, but I used to newspaper. Newspaper works just fine. Newspaper or paper towel, you can use if you don't want specific, like real fancy bedding or anything to make your snake feel comfortable. It may not be the most comfortable, but this works just perfect to get the water moisture and stuff to make it feel really good. And yeah, you can use coconut fiber, you can aspen bedding. Like if you get beddings for your breeding, rat breeding, you can maybe take some of that and put it in there. Saw a couple pictures and videos on that if you'd like to do that. No paper shreddings. Do not use paper shreddings at all. Those might hurt the snake, and that's for specific rodents. That's for rodents, and that's probably not for snakes. Probably not be a good idea to choose that. So do not do anything with that. Next is sphagnum moss. Most people put moss in their ball pythons cages, but I don't prefer it because it can get messy and stuff, and I don't really prefer me cleaning up a bunch of moss nests in my ball python's enclosure, so that's why I'm just going to recommend the toad without putting anything in there. It looks like a normal number. Branches for climbing and hiding. Yes, you might need some specific stuff like that. Branches you can get from outside. Piece of driftwood you can get from store, pet store. You can even get from reptile expos and even outside. And hiding, like I said, you can go outside and saw a piece of wood and clean it up and put it in there for your ball python's enclosure instead of wasting money on that. Yeah, and climbing and get branches and stuff. Just make sure you have room to put your branches and hiding stuff in there, because the smaller your enclosure is, you're not going to be able to put all those climbing and fancy stuff in there for your ball python. Like something like this would be for a newborn or a baby ball python, or something like this. I will get closer to you. I know I already said that a bunch of times. Just let you know that we will do that. We will get close. And so yeah. And I recommend this big ball python enclosure for your adult ball python. Like mine's male yellow belly. And I agree that this is probably a good idea for your ball python. Food bowl. Food bowl is not really... I probably don't recommend a food bowl because not many people use them, and they're not really necessary for using food bowls because you just put the rat in there and they strike and eat. So there's no recommendation on that. But some people just take the live rat, they eat 2 or 1. People just put another rat in there for it to eat again. But I don't really know why a rat needs a food bowl. I mean, some of you that may be watching my video may think, maybe it's a good idea for a food bowl. But that's fine with me. If you want to choose that, that's no problem. I'm not offended. I'd just rather not use that. Because it's not necessary to put food bowl in there when they're going to put a rat in there and it's just going to strike, eat, and constrict or whatever. Eat it. Frozen rodents and feeding toms. Yes, we need feeding toms for aggressive aggressive snakes like mine. My ball python is aggressive and a very aggressive eater. So you need to get, I only don't use, you need to get tongues, ring tongues, but I don't really use them anymore because I use live rats, live rodents. For mine, I only use frozen thawed because I don't really want to do that. I mean, it's kind of my choice to choose on a rat. Now, if you guys are going to do frozen or frozen thawed rats or live rats, it's your choice because this has nothing to do with the video. I'm just saying that about the feeding tongues for your food or ASF rats, you can use all that stuff. Rats, frozen thawed ASF rats or live ASF rats would be good. So yeah, that's number one. And that's what you're supposed to, that's all you need to know, I mean, basically. And also I can tell you that the ball pythons go up to 60 to 102 centimeters. 152 centimeters. Now, yes, the bigger ball pythons get 152 centimeter ball python and up to 60. Goes up to 60. You probably need something large like this. And then, ball python, the experience level is intermediate. So yeah, you might need something like that are perfect for these ball pythons, like something like this would work out. A diet. You want to know a ball python's diet? Of course. Ball pythons are carnivores and feed on rodents. Of course you know that. So I'm just going over these things before you decide to get a tote for your ball python. And a personality, they are very docile and naturally curious. And you want to make sure that you don't want to stress your ball python out by holding it too much or getting a small enclosure may make it feel tight and just get stressed out, because that's probably not a good idea. Second, we have a little larger cage, maybe for the babies, it won't stress them out. But once they go up to about like 4 foot, you might need something large, and I will show you. And behavior, ball pythons' behavior. Ball pythons are more active at night, like they're not more nocturnal at that. So you might need to get a bigger enclosure so they'll roam around at night, because that's what they like to do. Yeah. And terrarium, I'm going to talk to you about terrarium because maybe your totes need to work perfectly for that. So I'm going to tell you your terrarium things you need to know. Day temperature, cool side. 80 to 85 Fahrenheit, 27 to 29 Celsius. That's day temperature. Day temperature, warm side. 90 degrees Fahrenheit, 32 degrees Celsius. Night temperature, 70 to 80 Fahrenheit and 21 to 27 Celsius. Humidity, 30 to 50%. So you should know that. And these are signs of, I will also make a video on how to tell what your ball python is doing in care and exactly what they need, and what should I do? When should I contact the veterinarian for ball pythons? Now that's probably in my next video, when to contact a veterinarian for your ball pythons, and those are signs and symptoms once you do it, and I will let you know on that next video, probably next week or in a couple days this week. But you guys need to smash this like button, and the video's not over yet. I will take you over here to move on the adventure over there. Alright guys? We'll see you in a second. So, these are the 3 things I would recommend for young to older ball pythons. Alright, let's start with this. This is about, let's see here, 61 centimeters and 45.7 centimeters and 17.8 centimeters. So it's 24 little liters, and it's 37 quart and 35 milliliters. So yes, I would recommend this for a younger ball python, maybe like a newborn or baby. You can also, same thing with this, let me find here. Yeah, this is about a 30 maybe like a 30, yeah, this is like a 39 and 34 milliliters. And this is probably another recommendation. Probably another recommendation for a younger ball python, maybe a little bit older than what should be on here. And this is a large one, a 41 quart, 41 gallon, you can say that too. And it's about 38 milliliters. And this is a very, very good ball python enclosure for something like this right here. For my male yellow belly ball python, he's about 11 years old, just turned it this month, October 1st. I think it's a great idea. And as you know, you can use this, like I said. Alright, go. So you can use one of those. These are very cool enclosures. Like them, I even got the sticker here, and I got the new Spread the Herp shirt. Shout out to Zamora Reptiles. Thank you very much for that shirt. Hope you see this video, and yes, I hope you really like this video. I need you to smash the like button, subscribe. Cool if you subscribed, because you do not want to miss out on a new reptile video and caring for reptiles, all kinds. And remember, next week's video will be on veterinarian. When should I take my ball python to the veterinarian? Symptoms and signs. And also, I will see you guys in a minute. Thank you very much for watching. And you probably don't want to miss out another video on. You probably want to know when I should take my ball python to the veterinarian and signs and symptoms. So yeah, keep your eyes out for that video. And yeah, I hope you subscribe to the channel, join the reptile gang, meet new people in the reptile community. I'm trying to get lives going on, I'm trying to make sure these work, because every time I try to do it, I think Scopa is just not letting me do it, but I'm going to try to figure it out. Yeah, so yeah, I will be having shout outs to people soon. And let me know if this video worked out for you in the comments below. I'm hoping to make sure the comments will the comments will be open, because whenever I tried posting a video a couple times, it wouldn't let my comments, the comments for the videos open up, and I was just kind of like disappointed on why YouTube has been doing this. But maybe I can get back to YouTube and let them know my comments aren't working and are not being nice to me. So, not being nice. Come on, comments. Do you have anything to say? All right. Yeah, it's in YouTube Studios. I click a lot of comments, push the save button, and nothing shows up. So I'm very sorry about that, to you guys. I'm really looking into fixing up the comment problem. But please don't get upset if the comment section is not open. I'm trying to fix that. And yeah, so hope you enjoyed this video. And let me know in the comments if it's open. Any questions, feel free. Don't hesitate to ask questions. You can ask them, Blackbird will answer them. I'll get back to you as soon as I can if the comment section's open. And thank you for watching the video. I'm very glad to tell you guys and let you know before you buy that ball python. And keep you guys updated. Alright. Don't miss out next week's video. See you soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's hope we can get this video to 50 likes, would be good. Alright. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Blackbird TV.